You're watching the Top 5 News.
News bubble? Everyone's trapped in their own news bubble.
Welcome to the Top 5 News. I'm Joe Pelayo for November 7th. We've got a packed lineup from tech's wearables to baseball's redemption tale. Let's dive right in. Thanks for coming, everybody. Well, the Snap CEO Evan Spiegel is betting on smart glasses in a new interview on Bloomberg. The Circuit Snap CEO Evan Spiegel outlined his big bet on augmented reality smart glasses called Spectacles, set to launch for customers next year over a decade of development and billions invested. Spiegel emphasized how these AI-powered glasses are helping with social introductions beyond just the screens. Giants like Meta and Apple will be competing. Entrepreneurial journey. AI's playing a role in all of it, and there's a revolution happening with the spectacles and the glasses. Soon you'll start seeing everybody be walking around with the glasses. Turning to another bold vision in the corporate world, Mark Benioff is pushing for 1 billion AI agents. Salesforce CEO Mark Benioff aims at 1 billion AI agents by the end of 2025. Already 50% are handling the calls. A $15 billion investment in the San Francisco company positions agents as a workforce. The revolution is worth trillions as customer service is taken over by the robots. You're calling and talking to somebody who sounds real, but are they? The insiders note that the rollout with Agent Force had some struggles, was unveiled in 2024, focused on autonomous operations to thrill customers and reduce costs amid debates of job impacts. AI's bold future, efficiency, or employment shakeup. From tech titans to Capitol Hill drama, our next story marks the end of an iconic chapter. Nancy Pelosi announces her retirement. Longtime Democratic leader and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has announced she will not seek re-election, ending a storied career in Congress. The 85-year-old California Democrat, who became the first female speaker in 2007, served in that role twice and has been a powerhouse in U.S. politics for over 3 decades, representing San Francisco in key legislative battles on healthcare, impeachment. Key player, economic policy. President Trump reacted sharply, calling her an evil woman who was corrupt and a liability to the country, adding that her retirement is a great thing for America and she only focuses on the bad things for the country. A political era closes amid ongoing rivalries. Now allow me to share a personal story since I did tell you yesterday that whether we like the person or not, we should be able to find something good that we like about the person. And so my father was at the San Francisco airport. He was in the union. He was an engineer leader in the union, and he was to travel to, I think it was Australia. And he forgot his passport. You know, it could happen to anybody. And he was the president of the union. So anyway, he's at the San Francisco airport, and they basically turned him away. So he's, walking out kind of dejected. Well, one of the guys comes running in. He says, "I'm late, but you're going the wrong way, Joe." And my father says, "Yeah, I know. I forgot my passport." So he said, "Why don't you go home and get it? We got a little bit of time." And he said, "Well, I live out here, and it was like an hour and a half away. He goes, oh, okay. He goes, why don't you go to Nancy Pelosi's office in San Francisco, see if they can help you? So he started heading home. He thought that would just be a total waste of time, but he would tell me the story later that he went to Nancy Pelosi's office in San Francisco and explained the situation. And one of her aides said, hold on a second, verified his ID and his position with the cities that he had worked for, and as the head engineer. And she, they came back and gave him a temporary passport, and he was able to travel with his union friends. So thank you, Mrs. Pelosi, Senator Pelosi, for your years of service. We appreciate that, and just thought I'd share that one good thing, since yesterday I was speaking so heavily about how we should look for the good in everyone. Our next story today, where am I? Story 4. From politics to a heartwarming act of mercy that bridges sports and second chances today. Story number 4, President Trump pardons Mets legend Darryl Strawberry. President Trump issued a full pardon for former New York Mets star Darryl Strawberry, clearing his name of past tax evasions and drug charges from the 1990s to the early 2000s. The 3-time World Series champion, 8-time All-Star, battled addiction for years through his Christian faith and sobriety advocacy. Now serving as a pastor, the White House called it a story of second chances, with Strawberry thanking Trump for recognizing his turnaround. Now, isn't this how the Pete Rose situation should have been handled? From the diamond to divine grace, a true comeback, wrapping up with a tune-up for music lovers as the Grammys gear up for glory. Story number 5 today, the Grammy Song of the Year nominations are in. 2026 Grammy nominations just dropped today. Kendrick Lamar leading the pack with 9 nods, followed by Lady Gaga, 7, and Bad Bunny with 6. And for a Song of the Year, the nominees are Lady Gaga's Abracadabra, Ducelli Anxiety, Bruno Mars, APT, Bad Bunny, DTMF, K-pop Demon Hunters, Golden, Kendrick Lamar, SZA's Luther with Sabrina Carpenter, Manchild, and Billie Eilish with Wildflower. The ceremony airs on February 1st. Who's your pick? Music's biggest night. That's it for your top 5 news for November 7th. I'm Joe Pelayo. Thanks for tuning in today. Stay informed, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time here. Thanks for tuning in today for the must know updates. Be here every weekday. Everybody have a great weekend. Thank you.